Hello my fellow chef knife enthusiasts. Today, I have something special for you guys. The Jiro Nakagawa number 426 Nakiri with WA handle. Yeah! On Thursday, February the 2nd, I was in front of the Karasu knife store in Amsterdam at 9:30 AM. Half an hour before openings time. Because I knew that 2 Jiro Nakiris would be made available in store only. And I didn't want to miss out on the chance to grab one of my dream Nakiris. Fortunately, I was the only one there. First come, first served. I knew that Onal from Karasu Knives received 2 Jiro Nakiris, one with a WA handle and one with a Yo handle. So the only thing for me to do was choosing between the WA or the Yo handle. So why did I go for the WA and not the Yo? First of all, I'm just a straight up WA handle guy to begin with. I literally have 0 Yo handled knives in my collection. Yo handled knives are mostly full tang knives, which makes them heavier and mostly a bit back heavy too. The extra weight on a Yo handled knife can be quite a workout for your forearm on heavy prep days. So that's one reason for me not to go for a Yo handle. I prefer lightweight, nimble, front heavy knives. WA handles are generally much lighter, which shifts the balance towards the blade. This makes chopping and maneuvering easier for me personally. WA handles also can be swapped easily should you be inclined to find a different option. Swapping a Yo handle is going to take a bit more effort. As for ergonomics, I prefer to pinch grip my knives, which reduces the need for curvy ergonomics. A WA handle just feels better in my hands, and the octagonal shape gives me control in whatever body position and arm angle I'm working in. So for me personally, a WA handle just is more comfortable and practical to use, next to looking more traditional Japanese as well. As some of you might know, I already made a video with a Jiro knife with this Jiro number 340 Tsuji-igi, 240 millimeters with a WA handle as well. This is one of my dream knives right here. I'm so over the moon right now. I don't know if you can see it, but there is some kanji right here, black on black. Glossy black kanji on a matte black box. Let's open this box. Ooh-wee. And here it is, folks. Ooh. It comes with a little black rubber mat as well, which is nice and handy for underneath a sharpening brick if you want to sharpen right on the table, or also perfect for putting underneath your cutting board so your cutting board doesn't move or slip away. And of course, the certificate, hand calligraphed by Jiro himself. It states Jiro's name, the number of the knife, and all other specifications of the knife. If you've seen my other video with the Jiro Tsuji-igi, I go really in depth on Jiro himself, all his amazing skills and personality as a bladesmith. If you're interested to find out more about Jiro himself and why his knives are so wanted and sought after by the people from the knife community, take a look at that video. Let's go to this knife. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm literally getting goosebumps, people. What the holy shit. Wow. Wow. Man, the Kasumi finish on Jiro blades are just breathtaking. I mean, I think this is the first time ever a knife gave me goosebumps. I think that says it all. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is knife porn, like. Oh yes, that grind. Ooh, fuck me. I don't have to put this knife on the board to tell you that the out-of-the-box sharpness of this knife is going to be phenomenal. I know he sharpens every knife himself on natural stones, and I can already tell this is screaming sharp. There is like a micro bevel on it, so it's not, yeah, it's not zero grind. It's just freaking razor sharp looking, like this grind. Oh my god, I can't wait to make a chill shot for you guys with this one. This is the first time that I get goosebumps unboxing a knife, so I think it has sparked the anticipation, knowing that I was going to unbox a Jiro Nakiri, but man, holding my Dream Nakiri in my hand, this is quite an emotional moment, I guess, for me. Holy shit, a Jiro Nakiri. So glad this day has come. I'm a bit speechless, so I'm going to shut the camera down, come back to my senses, and then I'll continue this video. So yeah, Ono of Karasu Knife chose to make these knives available in store only first, before eventually or maybe put them on his website. His intention is to make these very sought after knives more available to the local community in the first place. So I guess most knife nerds that knew about this Jiro Drop at Karasu knives expected both of them not to make it to the website, and in fact they didn't. Jiro received a lot of hype in a very short space of time as a wonderkid newcomer to the small one-man shop category of Japanese smiths. If you ask me, Jiro lives up to the hype. Why does he live up to the hype? Yeah, that lies exactly in that word, why. I'm interested and I am invested in Jiro's knives because of his why. Let me explain what I mean with that. Simon Sinek explained this best in his book Start With The Why. Simon Sinek came up with this golden circle: what, how and why. What does Jiro make? Knives. Just like any other knife bladesmith, Jiro makes knife. That's his what. What does he make? Knives. How does Jiro make knives? He makes knives completely from scratch without cutting any corners. But still, how is never as important as why. I am, like many of us, if you're aware of it or not, drawn to things that have an authentic why. So what's the why? The why is all about your purpose. Why do you do what you do? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? And why should anyone care? All the things that he shares on his Instagram gives you a really good idea about what he believes in as a bladesmith. He's only focusing on the performance of the knife, not that much on the looks of the knives or marketing or whatever. No, it's all about the knife. The focus on creating the perfect steel, the most pure steel, perfect hardness, the perfect heat treatment. Everything he does while creating his knives is striving for perfection, striving to create the best performing knife he can make for your using pleasure. So he focuses on what he believes. And I believe in what he believes, so that's why I'm feeling connected with him. Our human nature desires to belong. This desire drives us to pursue others who share the same why as us. We want to be around people who are like us and share our beliefs. I care about Jiro's why. I relate, or at least want to relate, to Jiro's philosophy, his approach, his methods, his focus, his skills, his passion for making knives. His knives are symbols of my own values and beliefs. Owning and using Jiro knives makes me feel special, like I belong to something bigger, and I feel a sense of tribe affiliation with all the others buying, owning and using Jiro knives. Using Jiro knives and caring for his knife is therapeutic to me. If you see one of his knives in person, you're not only seeing the knife, you kind of feel its presence. Yeah, that sounds really like Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker stuff, but it's like the knife encapsulates Jiro's craftsman's soul. So what about Jiro blades that gives them these unique qualities about them? Well, yeah, if you ask me, just by looking at the blades, it's that really nice rustic kurouchi combined with a just out of this world beautiful kasumi finish. And that beautiful hazy kasumi finish, yeah, I can't get enough of it. It's just so gorgeous looking, so beautiful, so dreamy. I think it's one of the USPs of Jiro's knife, of course. Another unique selling point of Jiro knives is that thick tang and neck. They are really a trademark of Jiro forged blades. It's done to provide even weight distribution when in use. But the thick tang and neck also serve as proof of Jiro's hand lamination, rather than the pre-laminated blanks that a lot of smiths use for convenience. Yeah, that thick tang and neck is a way to see that a bladesmith forged their own steel. All these factors combined make for a perfectly functional and straightforward tool. Again, Jiro is not going for a beauty pageant winner knife. He's going for the best performing knife possible. His knives are exactly what they need to be. No more and no less. Man, it just looks awesome. In my opinion, it's so beautiful. The knife has really nice fit and finish. Even though it has this rustic look to it because of the kurouchi finish and the kasumi finish, it is very elegant too, in my opinion. Everything is smoothed and rounded, not completely polished, so it's still a bit rustic, but with more than enough elegance to it. The grind is really nice. I think it gave me a good balance between food release and ease of cutting. The grind is just perfect for me, I think. Pretty thin behind the edge, slightly convex. I have no complaints about the grind of this knife. I received the knife from Ono in pristine, brand new, very good shape and definitely sharp enough out of the box for me not to worry about putting my own edge on it. I think it would actually be disrespectful to put my own edge on this knife from the get-go. I first want to experience the edge that Jiro put on this blade himself. Let's see. Oh man, this is crazy. Okay, out of the box, this knife is going through a chili pepper like I've never felt before, as in, yeah, this is probably the best, the sharpest knife that I've ever cut chili pepper with. So fucking sharp. Wow. Yeah, this is just crazy. I don't have to do anything. Jiro put a really fantastic edge on this blade. I cannot say anything else, and just like the Denka Nakiri, it just cuts through these seeds like they're not even there. You don't even hear it cut through the seed, which is quite impressive, because these seeds are pretty hard. Boy, yep. Really fucking impressed. Fuck, man. Okay. Toothiness of the edge is like so on point. It's unbelievable how easily it just bites into the skin of a bell pepper and in the chili pepper as well. Okay, yeah. Whoa, it really flies through these shallots. It's easy to control the knife because it's very light and nimble, so I can really cut really thin slices, which I like because I'm gonna stir fry these veggies later on with some broccoli and stuff. But boy, cutting shallots is so much fun with this knife. And although the edge is really thin, I don't feel like I'm going to chip it. Well, not with a controlled push cut anyway, but perhaps if I start chopping with this blade, I might feel different. Yeah, it's really easy to control this knife because it's so light and nimble. I like how it is slightly front heavy. I mean, the ballast point is right there at the pinch grip, which for me is perfect. Oh man. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. It's gonna be so much fun. Me and this Nakiri, this Jiro Nakiri, are gonna have so much fun in the kitchen together. This is not gonna get boring anytime soon. Okay. So it can handle the smaller stuff very comfortably, very easily. Now let's see how it goes through a thick, dense sweet potato. If I compare this with the Peruyasu Fujiwara Denka, I must say this Jiro is not going through the sweet potato as easily as the Denka, but it's still performing very well. I'm also very cautious actually with the knife since it's the first time using it. Actually, now I'm using a little bit more strength. Starts to feel like the Denka more already. Yeah, it has no problem cutting sweet potato. No problem whatsoever. I don't know about you, but I also like to eat the stem of the broccoli. There you have it, my first quick meal with my new Jiro Nakiri number 426. For me, the knife exudes personality, unpretentious, just kick-ass. The knife has a soul that speaks to my heart. It feels great in hand, the balance, feedback, heft the aesthetics and performance were all ringing my bells and brought me joy in using the knife. In summary, I just love the grind, the profile, the heat treat and Jiro's overall philosophy, since he is responsible for every stage in production and finishing. The steel is, of course, as expected from Jiro knives, perfectly traditional, well heat treated as far as I could notice after one time using the knife. In spite of being so thin and fragile looking, it really held up the edge very well, as in didn't feel like I was going to damage or chip the knife very easily, although I was really cautious with it, of course, using it for the first time. The taller blade on this Jiro makes sense in combination with the geometry, and I love that the profile is really flat. I mean, that's why I grab a Nakiri, and that's why I use the Nakiri mostly, because it's just really convenient to have this really flat profile when you cut vegetables. During the first time I was using it, it didn't ever feel like I wanted to put it down. It's just a knife that wants to be used and is amazing to use. Yeah, it is hard to get your hands on a Jiro knife. Really, really hard. For those who are unsuccessfully hunting for a Jiro, I hope this makes you feel better. Just like the chance of being killed by a cow is very low, but never zero, the chance of getting your hands on a Jiro is very low, but never zero.